Hello and welcome to 200 North Main, the show where we talk about all the wonderful things happening at the Wallingford Public Library, located, guess where? You guessed it, 200 North Main Street in Wallingford, Connecticut. I am Julie Rio, your host and the Adult Programming and Community Services Librarian at the library. And joining me today, as always, is the Head of Children's Services and the only one who will laugh at all of my jokes, Sunny Scarpa.
Hello.
Sunny, welcome. Yes, we're back. Excellent. Back and better than ever.
Oh, of course.
And today we're going to talk about summer reading.
Our favorite topic.
Yes, we have come full circle. We started last year with my first episode talking about summer reading, and then we went through the fall and the winter and the spring, and now here we are again.
Here we are.
And I know you have lots of exciting things planned.
We do. And I will start off by just reminding everyone why we focus so much on summer reading at the library.
Please.
Research has shown that kids that don't read over the summer can lose as much as 2 months worth of critical reading skills. So that means when they go back to school in the fall, the teachers, 9 out of 10 teachers, have to spend several weeks reviewing information before they can take on new topics and gain new skills. The good news is that the only thing kids need to do in order to combat this phenomenon called summer slide is to read for 20 minutes a day. So it's very doable. They don't need to go to summer school. They don't need to pay for some expensive curriculum. They can pick up any book they want. This is not the time to challenge them to read above their level. They should just pick up a fun book of their choice that they're interested in. And of course, we have lots of recommendations.
I was going to say, I know where they could pick up a fun book, and I know who would tell them what is a fun book.
Yes.
Our wonderful
stock the
librarians.
shelves.
Yes.
We have tons of ideas for them. And when they read 20 minutes a day, they'll go back to school ready right away to take on the challenges of their new grade. So much so, I just read this new article showing that students who read 20 minutes a day, over the years, the compound effect of that is reading 20 minutes a day will actually prepare your children, and they will likely score better than 90% of their peers on the standardized testing that they will take later on in their academic career.
Wow, that's significant.
Yes, so we're really trying to motivate the kids over the summer, and we really try to make it fun because that's what motivates them the most. They want to play games over the summer, and they want to have fun. So this summer, our very fun special theme is Step Right Up. It's a carnival-themed program for our K through 5th graders. There are going to be a lot of carnival games. In fact, I brought you one of the prizes. So you could be the first one to win a summer reading prize.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So the kids, when they read 100 minutes each week, they will get this little scratch ticket. And they win the option to play one of our mini games. So you could scratch that
can
off.
play now.
See what you win.
Excellent. Oh, let's see. What have I won? I won a tattoo.
Congratulations.
Excellent. Yay!
So we are going to have a temporary tattoo parlor at the library this summer. We also have a Plinko game and a kissing booth, which is a guessing game with Hershey's Kisses. You can win all the chocolate at the end of the summer.
Oh, I like that.
So it's going to be really fun. And then, of course, we have tons of programs for them to come to as well. A lot of really fun stuff. Our kickoff is Wednesday, June 27th at 4 p.m. That's Turtle Dance Music.
And what is Turtle Dance Music?
They are just great guys. They do music. They incorporate, they make their own music, but then they also incorporate technology. So there's some DJing sometimes going on. And they're also doing bubbles and comedy this time around.
Oh, wow.
Which
that sounds
is
like
new.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a new twist on it.
But are there
That's
turtles
gonna be
involved?
Awesome. No.
Okay.
There are no turtles. Sorry.
Okay,
That's a misnomer. That would be wild. Yeah, I think we have had turtles before, but
I've never seen a turtle dance, but
we do have animals coming though. We always have animals in the summer. They're really popular. That's later in July 25th at 6:30 p.m. Farmer Miner and Daisy the Pig are coming, and their kids are going to read a story with Daisy. And I think one of the librarians is going to be kissing the pig.
I must confess that I have kissed Daisy the pig.
No.
Yes, when I was working at the YWCA in New Britain, Farmer Miner paid us a visit.
Oh my goodness.
And all of the kids laughed and said, Miss Julie, will you kiss the pig? And I did.
You can't say no.
No, you can't say no. The softest ears on the pig.
Oh, that's
yes,
sweet.
So, yeah.
Well,
now, Sunny,
good.
did you hear about those two bad pigs that robbed the bank?
Uh-oh. I don't think I have.
Did you hear how they got caught so quickly? They squealed on each other.
The pigs squealed on each other.
Yes.
That's a good one. Nice.
Okay.
Very good.
See, told you she would laugh at all my jokes.
So for our preschoolers, we also do a little family read together program. So the kids aren't reading to themselves yet, but we really want to promote reading to them. That's where it starts. They're picking up so much vocabulary at that age. So when parents read with their little preschoolers, they have their own little program and their own little prizes. We're calling that one book, two book, red book, blue book.
Oh.
And it's going to be really cute.
Inspired by the Dr. Seuss book.
Inspired by
Yes.
Dr. Seuss, but there are going to be some cute little games going on with that too, and we're really looking forward to it.
Excellent.
Yes.
Very nice.
So before we move on, I know we're going to talk a little bit about adult summer reading, but before we do that, do you want to explain what's going on with this giant thing over here?
This is Thor's hammer.
Thor's hammer.
Yes, and it came through an interdimensional rift in study room 4 at the
Okay.
library. And we're going to talk more about
heard
it
of
in the
that.
second segment with Jennifer and Chris.
Okay.
But just
Okay.
try to move it, Sonny.
I was
try.
going to just move it over.
No.
Uh,
Yeah.
okay, no, I guess I'm not going to move it over to the other table.
No, you cannot move it over to the other
Wow.
table.
I wonder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to
Interesting.
find out all about that in the second segment.
I don't know how we're going to get rid of that. Okay, well, before you guys go with that, tell me a little bit about adult summer reading. I love that you do this. From my point of view, actually one of the biggest indicators of whether a child will be a lifelong reader is if they see their parents reading.
Yes.
So I love that you also make it fun for the parents to take a lot of books home over the summer. They really work together very well.
Yeah, and this year we're trying to encourage adults to use all of the resources that we have available at the Wallingford Public Library. And so we call it, it's a summer thing.
Nice.
It's a summer thing. Read, create, learn, and play at the Wallingford Public
love it.
Library. So we have so many wonderful things at the library. So if you read, if you borrow a book, you borrow a magazine, you read an ebook, as long as you've gotten it from the library, you can enter into a drawing to win one of 8 prizes, and they're gift cards to local businesses and attractions in Wallingford. I'm not going to spoil it by telling you what they are.
Awesome.
And so you can enter either multiple times to win the same prize, or you can enter multiple times to win different prizes. So every time you read, create, learn, and play at the library, you'll be able to enter.
I love that idea.
Yes, so you can create at the library, right? You can come to the collaboratory, you can use our long arm quilting machine, we have sewing machines, we have a green screen where you can make a little movie.
I've seen a lot of people making custom t-shirts. So if you have like a family reunion over the summer or something like that, you can make custom t-shirts too.
For sure. We
really
have
popular.
we have the vinyl cutter, and you can affix that to mugs, to t-shirts. So there's really a lot of things that you can do in the collaboratory. And for people who don't know what that is, it's a 2,400 square foot makerspace, co-working space, and digital media lab. So there are really a lot of things
Lots
that you
of
can do
options.
there. So I encourage people to come into the collaboratory, see Kaylee or Max or Janet, and find out what you can do in there.
Fun.
And so we talked about read, we talked about create, learn. Did you know that you can take classes online through a portal called Universal Class, lynda.com. You could even learn a language through Transparent Language. and all with your valid library card.
The possibilities are endless.
Possibilities are endless, exactly. And I say valid, meaning that you don't have excessive fines and that it's up to date, because a lot of people are surprised to know that their library card expires. But it does.
And it only takes, what, 30 seconds to update
the
it
information.
if it is. So
exactly.
No big deal.
Yeah, because we just like to make sure that we have people's current information, mailing address, email address, phone number, as those things sometimes change very quickly. So you could also, so we talked about read, create, learn, play. We have passes to local museums and attractions.
Oh, yes. I love these.
Yes. So we have the Beardsley Zoo. We have the Wadsworth Athenaeum, the Peabody Museum, Imagination. We have 35 different passes.
And my favorite one, especially in the summer, is the State Parks Pass, because you get free parking at all the state parks like Hammonasset.
And I believe this summer, I think that you get free parking at state parks. I have to check on that. But I'm pretty sure that there was something that the legislature passed special for this summer. So, but there are certain parks that it does not apply to, that what I'm talking about. So you would have to check out the State Parks Pass. So that's a great one.
That's a good one.
Or we have game night in the collaboratory, so you can participate in that. So every time you read, create, learn, and play, using resources from the Wallingford Public Library, you can enter into a drawing to win one of 8 gift card prizes. And then at the end, so that'll take place through the whole summer, starting July 2nd through August 29th. And then we'll put everybody in a drawing and pick out the 8 winners. And then there's going to be one grand prize drawing, a $75 gift card to one of those 8 restaurants or attractions. Your choice.
Your choice.
Yes. So if you win, you get your choice of which one.
That's fantastic.
So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So I encourage people to go to our website, which is wallingfordlibrary.org, to find out more information, or call the library at 203-265-6754, because there are so many things. I mean, we've just touched on some of the things happening.
Tip of the iceberg.
Yes. Yes, we have lots of exciting things planned, and I'm really excited for the summer. So I hope people will come to the library. And also for the adult program, I should mention that if you can't make it to the library, we have a way that you can enter online.
Oh, you do?
So if you're on vacation and you just finished a book that you borrowed from the library, you can enter to win online.
Oh, nice.
You know, or if something happens, you get a summer cold, you can enter online to win. And so all those entries count.
Oh, that's very convenient.
Yes, definitely. So we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking to Chris and Jen about teen programs happening over the summer. But before we leave, you know I always have to leave you with a question. Why did the clown cross the road?
Ooh.
Why did the clown cross the road?
Tough one.
The answer when we come back. Hello and welcome back to 200 North Main. My name is Julie Rio and I'm your host. And joining me right now is Jennifer Nash, who is the head of teen services at the Wallingford Public Library and who also works in the collaboratory, and Chris Simonowski, who is the publicity and public services librarian at the library. So welcome, you guys.
Thanks, Julie.
Before we left for the break, I asked a question and I know you heard it. So the question is, why did the clown cross the road? Any guesses? To get his rubber chicken. I told you had to laugh, the two of you. So anyway.
Ba-dum-boom.
Ba-dum-boom-ts. So we're going to talk about all of the wonderful programs that are planned for teens this summer at the library. But Chris, the first question I have for you is, I heard that Thor's hammer came through an interdimensional rift in study room 4. What's that all about?
Yeah, so this summer we're planning an escape room. So escape rooms are popular attractions right now, like mini golf or going to the movies, but they can also be expensive. So we wanted some activity, an escape room for teens to participate in this summer for free.
So what exactly is an escape room?
So you're not actually escaping the room. You have an objective that you need to solve. So when they go into the escape room, there will be lots of locked containers and puzzles and clues for them to look through, and they need to work their way through all the objects to meet the objective.
And what is the objective?
So our escape room is themed after the Tabor House, which, if you didn't know, used to sit on the library property. In the late 1980s, Margaret Tabor moved the house. So we're speculating that maybe an interdimensional rift opened within her house, causing her to want to move. And all these objects were coming through, and now the rift has opened again in the library, and we need to shut the rift, which is the objective of our escape room. So all these objects, like Thor's hammer, which I am unworthy to move. We also have a companion cube, a hat we believe belongs to Dipper Pines, and a scarf that belongs to the Doctor from Doctor Who. And all these objects are coming through the rift, and we need to shut it.
Okay, because we don't want these things to come through the rift. Okay.
Right, because other bad things could come through too.
And I have to say that I was among the lucky chosen few who went into the escape room and did it as a test to make sure that all of the puzzles made sense, and it was a lot of fun. You guys put a lot of work into it and a lot of thought into it, because it's a series of puzzles that kind of build on each other. So that, when you finally unveil the final clue after unlocking this box with a key that you found on the other side of the room, and it was fabulous. I had a lot of fun doing it.
I'm glad.
So that's terrific. So, and I know that Jen and you, Chris, and Kaylee also worked on it, correct?
Right.
Okay, great. So, and Jen, what else do you have planned for the teens this summer? So now that's just for teens, correct?
Correct.
Right.
Okay.
For teens entering grades 6 through 12. And, we want to stress that the escape room is based on a lot of pop culture shows and things, but you do not need knowledge of these shows to successfully escape the room. So if kids are, worried that they don't know Gravity Falls or they don't watch Star Wars or Harry Potter, it's okay.
Mm-hmm. And so what are some of the shows that it's based on? So you said Gravity Falls, Harry Potter,
Stranger
Doctor
Things.
Who, Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're all Easter eggs, basically. It's just a way to theme the escape room.
Okay, now what's an Easter egg?
So an Easter egg is just a reference to something else.
Okay, so like Jen said, you don't have to have knowledge of the show in order to complete the puzzles.
Right. But if you are a fan, you might get even more enjoyment out of it because there are relics from different things that you may be into within the room.
And I know what they are, but I'm not going to say.
Yeah, it's really awesome. You'll be able to sign up. It'll be teams of 4 that are going to be doing the room.
Okay.
So if you want to get a group of friends and sign up, or if you just want to do it, you'll be paired with a team and compete as a team. Mm-hmm. So as we get closer to summer, you'll be able to sign up at the information desk or online for a slot. We give you about 45 minutes, so give yourself about an hour to do it. Yeah.
Excellent.
The escape room is the main component of the Teen Summer Reading Program. The title of the program this year is Escape into a Book. Playing on the whole escape room thing. So obviously we want teens in grades 6 through 12 not to just come to the library to do the escape room, but also to do many of the other programs that we have going on and check out books and movies as well. I just wanted to highlight a few of the many, many programs that we have going on. This summer, we have a local resident and artist, Deb Jaffe, is coming. She's going to do a polymer clay program where the teens are going to get to make castles out of the polymer clay. So
Neat.
You can make it a spooky castle, you can make it a phantasmic with dragons and knights and things like that. So there's a lot of possibilities there for that. I have another woman named Colleen Bell coming, and she's going to do a homemade pasta program. So kids are going to make their own pasta, which is going to be really, really awesome.
That's really cool.
We have
I don't even know how to make my own homemade
I'm
pasta.
excited to learn. It's like so simple, but something that nobody does. We are doing duct tape program. I have a henna artist coming. Her name is Jamila, and she's really awesome. An acting workshop.
So wait a minute. I want to go back for a second.
Yep.
Duct tape workshop.
Yep.
What exactly
So
is that? They're going to be
duct tape-
repairing things around the library?
Right. So duct tape you think of as the old school silver tape that you fix things with. Well, now it comes in all different funky patterns and colors. So I have an artist coming. Her name is Katie Stevenson, and she can teach you how to make anything out of duct tape. In years past, I made my husband a tie out of duct tape. You can
that's
make
cool.
a belt, hair bows, headbands, flip-flops, purses, wallets. Wallets is kind of the most iconic thing that people make out of duct tape, but in this program you can really make so much more jewelry. Whatever you want to make, there's a way to do it out of duct tape. It's really,
that's
really
a lot of fun. Yeah.
it's
I've
great.
seen people with duct tape wallets before.
And it's really not that hard once you learn the basic, backs together. And she has special scissors that helps because they're non-stick scissors, which is important.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's frustrating to cut duct tape and it's sticking to your scissors and you don't know what
Yeah,
to
and it's
do.
a lot easier to be more precise if it's not sticking to the scissors.
And she brings everything, so you just sign up and come. It's really, really, really awesome.
Oh, that's fun.
Yep. I have an anime night coming in August. Anime night is a club that we offer every other month at the library. Really popular for kids who are into anime and manga, which anime is Japanese cartoons, usually based on manga, which are Japanese comic books. So we always
so
serve...
that I never knew the difference between that. So
Right.
anime is the animated version of manga,
Exactly.
which is the comic version.
The written.
The written version.
Yep.
Oh,
and
neat.
the cool thing about these Japanese comic books or manga is they're read backwards. So here in the US we read from left to right. Well, in Japan they read from right to left. So you actually flip your book over and the back cover is really the front cover, and there's usually prompts along the way with arrows telling you to go this way because it
could get confusing.
But once you start going, you catch on and it goes and the plot line follows that way. So it's cool.
So your anime club, you watch different movies.
Exactly. It's going to be a movie in August called One Piece Gold. One Piece is a really popular manga and anime series, and they made a feature film, so we're going to show that over the summer with Japanese snacks, which we always do, and a lot of kids come in costume or cosplay, and that's totally welcome but not required. Chris works always on anime night, and he always says it's like so fun to see all the kids walking around the library with tails and ears and capes and whatnot.
It's
really fun.
Comic-Con.
Yeah. Great.
Yep, really
Great.
fun. We get a really good turnout for that. It's a lot of fun.
And what else did you have?
So we have an acting workshop coming, a theater program, and also a creative writing, a series of classes, which is going to be led by a young adult author. Her name is Sherry Arnold. She's written 4 young adult novels that we have in the teen area. She's a wonderful person and an excellent writer, and she's come in years past, and it's been really, really popular.
And so that's a series of workshops, so I'm
exactly.
sure they'll build their skills from workshop to
Exactly.
workshop.
And she does a really great job of making it fun and not feel like homework, because a lot of kids, the last thing you want to do is
Over the
act
summer.
like you're in
Yeah.
school over the summer. But if you or your child are into writing at all, it's a really, really great opportunity for them.
Well, yeah, and that's what Sunny was talking about before, is we like to make things over the summer more fun than they usually are at the
Exactly.
library.
Exactly.
And so I think we've definitely hit the ball right out of the
Right.
park on that.
Right.
So.
Yep.
And did you have anything else?
So
I mean,
a couple, I try to
more?
touch, in all different areas, so there's something for everyone. We're definitely going to be doing some computer programming classes, and Harry Potter's birthday is July 31st, so of course we have to do something for that as well.
Okay.
And we also have a Wallingford Reads YA book club, which is a book club where we discuss young adult fiction that meets in July and August, and that's open to all in grades 6 and up. So it's teens and adults having a conversation about young adult fiction.
Excellent.
Yep, that'll be really
Wow.
fun.
You really do. You plan a nice program for the teens
Thanks,
all
Julie.
year round, but especially over the summer, and there is something for everyone.
Yeah.
And the other thing I just want to point out, Chris, something that you've been working on is we have merchandise for sale at the library. I'm using this wonderful water bottle that we have, and Jen, you have a mug in front of you, and then we also have, right?
Yep, we also have T-shirts. So we're always hearing how everyone loves the Wallingford Library. So we wanted a way for everyone to show off the Wallingford Public Library pride everywhere else.
And this is obviously a child's shirt, but they do come in adult sizes as well. And then we also have bags, is that correct, Chris?
Yeah, we also have bags. We don't have any bags with us today, and we're also working on reusable coffee mugs with lids so people can use the Keurig machine in the library and use the coffee cups.
That's right, because you are allowed to bring beverages into the library as long as they are covered. We want to emphasize that. So, Chris and Jen, I want to thank you so much for being here. And of course, I want to thank my good friend Sunny for being here earlier. And I want to invite all of you to come visit the Wallingford Public Library because we've got a lot of stuff going on for all ages over the summer and all year round. And if you can't make it to the library, you want more information, wallingfordlibrary.org, or give us a call at 203-265-6754. And we look forward to seeing you at the Wallingford Public Library, where our doors open to endless possibilities.